Hey guys! As you can see, the background is very drab and just consists of my pride flags and my fairy lights, which have yet to be taken down. But everything else has been taken down, so it looks kind of boring. But you know, I'm in the process of moving. What do you want from me? You may be asking yourself, why aren't you packing right now? It's your day off. You clearly have time to pack. And you should. But alas, I am not packing because I, one, needed to film this video because I hate it when November wrap-ups come out at like middle or end of December, and I'm like, come on, it's for the beginning of December. And I didn't want to be like that person. So I'm filming it instead of packing right now because I want to. So anyway, I read a total of 3 books in November, which I think is much better than my 1 book a month thing that I had going on there for a hot second. Those 3 books were All the Crooked Saints, 9 from the 9 Worlds, and Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I don't have the books to hold up because they are currently in a box. Well, one, actually, Aristotle and Dante was a library book, so I don't have it anymore. And the other 2 are in a box in my new room, so I couldn't access them if I wanted to. So anyway, instead of holding them up, I'll just put the covers up over here, and it'll be great. First, I read All the Crooked Saints, and like, it was good. It was good. I gave it 5 stars. Which, obviously, I gave it 5 stars. When do I not give a book 5 stars? Actually, I did not give Any Way the Wind Blows 5 stars. I gave that book like 3.5 stars, or 4 stars on Goodreads. But I digress. All the Crooked Saints was definitely, it was quality. Like, it had Maggie Stiefvater's writing, and it had a very original story. So, like, put those together, you got some good shit. I really liked the whole, like, miracle thing. Like, I thought that was really interesting. And I loved, like, the Mexican culture. That was really cool. And, like, it was a good book. And the relationship dynamics are also really cool. Even though I didn't really get one until, like, the very end. But, like, it paid off, so it was good. It also introduced me to, like, one of the purest characters I've ever read about, and that is Pete. He is a pure being, and I love him dearly. However, he was not my favorite character. Daniel was my favorite character. I love them both, though. Anyway, so, yeah, the writing was fantastic, as Maggie Stiefvater's writing always is. And, like, it was a good book. And I enjoyed it. And I'm glad I have a signed copy with a little owl card. And I don't know what to do with that owl card, but we'll figure it out. After that, I read 9 from the 9 Worlds. And that was also real good. And I also gave that 5 stars. Because it was really interesting to see, like, the different, like, characters' perspectives on things. Like, the Magnus Chase series, for those of you who don't know, 9 from the 9 Worlds is a Magnus Chase, like, short story collection with stories from different characters' perspectives. So there's, like, an Alex Fierro story, which was my favorite. Then there was like a TJ story, a Blitzen story, a Hearthstone story, a Samurai story. You get the picture. There was 9 of them. So it was really interesting to see Magnus Chase, like, stuff through the eyes of the other characters, because in Magnus Chase you only see the things through, like, Magnus Chase's eyes. The stories were obviously not, like, retellings of the Magnus Chase books through the other characters' eyes. They were, like, they, like, expanded upon the Magnus Chase books, which I really appreciated. I didn't want a retelling of things from other characters' perspectives, even though that would be cool, but, like, I was glad that they were actually new stories from the other characters' perspectives. So I thought that was really cool. And I can't wait for a new Magnus Chase book? ? I doubt we're getting one anytime soon, but I can dream, can't I? Finally, I read Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. You can find my review on one of these corners. I don't know which one it's going to be. I think it's that one because it's mirrored. And you can also find it at the end screen. So I'm not going to talk too much about it because of that review. I talked about it a lot in that review. But the basics, I loved it. It's one of my top 5 books now. And I desperately need to buy myself a copy so I can reread it eventually. And you should read it if you haven't already because it's real good. So that is my November wrap-up. Also, I guess I should do a December TBR because I haven't really done a TBR in a hot second. So what I plan to read, actually, hold on. I do have some books. I have one book that I can show you that's going to be on my TBR because I got it from the library. It's in a box, but the box isn't closed because the box can't close because I fucked up and put my Blu-ray player in it, and now I can't put the last of my movie ticket boards in it. It's a mess, but I can show you the book, so hold on. Alright, so Not Your Villain is in the mail, so I haven't actually gotten that yet, but I'm reading Not Your Villain after whenever it comes in the mail, and I'm going to read that, and then after I finish that, I am going to read Half Bad by Sally Green. You can thank the lovely Cats and Camera for this, because she keeps recommending this series, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll have to read it then, because we have the same tastes. So, I'm reading the Half Bad series, and it's gonna hopefully be really good. I'm looking forward to it. So, and then after I finish that series, I'm gonna read whatever books I get for Christmas. Do you guys want to know what books I asked for Christmas? Because I'm gonna tell you. 12 whole books I asked for Christmas. 6 from my mom, 6 from my dad. And I'm probably not going to get all 6, but, you know, I'm going to get some. But, oh, Not Your Villain was one of the books I asked for Christmas, but I just told my mom, hey, don't buy this because I'm going to buy this and read it. So, I actually just have 5 from my mom and 6 from my dad. And for my dad, I had to go with the subtly queer books, so he wouldn't, like, freak out and not buy them for me. Fun fact, he bought me the All for the Game series for my Christmas presents last year. So, yeah, he doesn't know he's buying me all these queer books, but he is. He's, like, slightly homophobic, so, yeah. Anyway, so the books I'm asking for from my dad are The Silence of the Girls by Pat Barker, which is a Iliad retelling from the eyes of Briseis, and it sounds amazing, and I can't wait to read it. The rest of these you'll probably know, so I'm not going to explain them. The next one I asked for was The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. Then I asked for The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Then I asked for Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. And then I asked for I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman. And then I asked for Blanca and Roja by Anna Marie McLemore. Yeah. So, yeah, those are the 6 books that I asked for from my dad. And so I hope I don't know which ones I'm going to get. I really hope I get The Silence of the Girls. And I really hope I get The Fifth Season. And I really hope I get the 2 Alice Oseman books. I want all of them, but, like, if I had to prioritize, those would be the 4 that I would prioritize. And if I just had to get one, it would be The Silence of the Girls. Because, y'all, that book just sounds so good. Y'all know I'm a slut for Greek mythology, so is going to be lit. From my mom, I asked, besides Not Your Villain, because Not Your Villain was on the list, and then I crossed it out because I was like, I'm buying this book because I finished Not Your Sidekick real quickly. So I asked for 7 Tears at High Tide by C.B. Lee, The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee, This Is Kind of an Epic Love Story by Karen Callender, What If It's Us by Adam Silvera and Becky Albertalli, and Little and Lion by Brandy Colbert. So, yeah, I asked for the more queer books, like the more obviously queer books on my TBR for my mom, because she's still, like, kind of homophobic and transphobic, but, like, not as much. So, yeah, if I had to pick one of these to get, it'd probably be 7 Tears at High Tide by C.B. Lee, just because I'm on, like, a C.B. Lee kick now after finishing Not Your Sidekick, so, you know. But I really want all of these, and I can't wait to see which ones I get, because I told them, like, hey, you don't have to get me all 6 of these. You can surprise me and just get me, like, 2. So that's probably what they're going to do. But anyway, that is my TBR for December, which is quite long if I get all of these books for Christmas. If I do get all of these books for Christmas somehow, I am going to put them on my 2019 TBR, because I'm not going to have time to read them all before 2018 ends. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.